today back live again with another freaking video, and this time I am back for life for sure for now. But I do want to get into the recap of my life, what's been going on, everything that you guys have sadly missed. You know, I really feel like I owe it to y'all, especially because I feel like after I got engaged, there was just so much time that like went by that was just so many things I was consumed by, so many things that like I really felt like I had to prioritize. And one thing that I want to make sure is that you guys know that I will always be grateful for y'all. I want y'all to be in my experience and in my moments. But I had to sit y'all out. Okay, I had to realistically sit y'all out, and I had to take a break and really just like rethink and repivot, especially kind of like what this channel meant to me and what I wanted to provide to you guys, from a standpoint of like not even just like content and stuff like that, but just like my life, because I just feel like this is just an experience. This is a hobby for me most first than ever like a job or anything like that. Like I created YouTube to really just like see more people like me and just like be able to share my experiences and have something that I can hold on to for a lifetime, you know? Like when I look back, like even if I don't have the pictures or whatever on my phone, like I have that time proof stamp of, you know, like something I experienced and something, especially like now that me and Dre are like married, you know, planning on starting a family in the future. It's just things that I can look back on and say like, wow, like that's something like I left my impact on. That's something that like I shared to the world. I was vulnerable, I was open, and I just want to continue that. So all that to say that you should like, comment, and subscribe now because I do want to give you guys the recap, the full recap, and a little snippets throughout the way of everything that like I've been through this past 2 years. I am going to be consistent. Okay, don't freaking do that. Don't do that, because I know what you're thinking right now. Like, some of y'all are new, some of y'all are old. If you're new, hey, I'm Nay. And if you're old, hey, it's Nay. Like, I just want to be able to come to you guys, tell you guys what I've been up to, recap you up, and catch you up. So let's get it started. No more talking. Let's go. Okay, so to start you guys off, like, I'm not gonna lie, this is like a 2-year kind of recap because there's been a lot going on. Like I feel like the last time I really consistently posted a little while ago was kind of like when I really got engaged, and even before that, the reality was like when we got this house. So to go back, and of course you guys can watch some of my older videos, but like to start us off, like we ended up closing on our house, and y'all, that is a story time for another day. If you guys want any like tips, tricks, or things that I thought about for when we actually purchased our house, I'm definitely willing to make a video about that. But buying our home, because I have a little bit of background in real estate, I used to work at a actual broker, so I have some information about like, you know, certain things that I was looking for in a house, and there was a lot that came with trying to find our house. Even the house that we are in right now, like we bid on it, we didn't get it. They ended up like letting go of their offer, and then we actually got this house. So like I said, like it's an entire story time about how that went, but it's been amazing getting this home. And I feel like we've been so into just like trying to furnish it and like make it somewhere where we feel comfortable that it's kind of like just been so like I want to make that house tour. Don't get me wrong, y'all, like I've been dreaming of making this like empty house tour, but like it's not really empty no more because girl, we needed a place to sit. And unfortunately, you know, as great as YouTube is, I just could not, like, it was so many moving pieces. It was so many things I needed to unpack. But regardless of the fact, because whatever, we're not making excuses. But I'm just saying, like, when it finally came to closing, like, that experience was great. It went really smooth. We had a great realtor who I actually worked at with my previous job when I used to work, not so much in sales, like when I used to work in closing, excuse me, for my broker. Like I used to have that information from that sales individual, and that's how I got my realtor. And then an agent that we use is also a close friend of ours family member. So it just worked out, and we had a lot of moving pieces that we were so grateful to have. So we finally closed on our house September 9th or 12th, I think it was. I don't know. It was like a couple days before my birthday is all I know. And that just made it even more special. I don't have a original video, I don't think, of like just the house empty, like without anything in it when we first moved, but I do have like a vertical video of that. And so like you guys will see, like it was just so memorable to, you know, experience this. Me and Dre have been talking about moving into our own space for such a long time, and finally it just felt like we were able to create and do things that we wanted on our own terms. And I just love that process. Like I just felt like that was just like something that we definitely needed, something to call our own, and something that like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like especially when you're going from like college into like adulthood, like you want something that's kind of like not your parents, like you want something that's just yours, like even if it means like financially paying for it on your own, things of that sort. And there's things that I obviously had of that caliber, but this is like an asset, you know what I'm saying? Like there's not that many things bigger in life that you'll buy than a home that's like something that's so large in price quantity, you know what I'm saying? So it's just money. Like to make it something special, we've really been doing our best. And like I can even show you guys like the book that we had to plan it. Like we mapped out like what we want our interior design to be. So even the videos that I have of like what the house looked like before, they look nothing like that now. Even my office looks nothing like that now, and it's not done. So I'm just excited to share that journey with you guys. Kind of like, damn, like girl, like that is really happening right now. Like we are really married and like having a house. Like you guys remember when I did the boyfriend tag? Like I'm gonna have to do a husband tag. Like, ma'am, look at the rock on my finger. Like I am a wife. Cheers to that. After we moved into our new home, y'all, as you guys know, if you've seen from our engagement video, we got engaged. Like I'm a wifey, and I keep messing up the timeline to think that like I already knew I was getting engaged before the house, but in reality I really had no clue that I was getting engaged, y'all. Like there's some things like girls feel like, oh yeah, like I have an idea. Like girl, I had no idea, like to the point where I was telling my coworkers like, yeah, Drake's taking me on this private dinner, and they were telling me like, girl, you're getting engaged, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
I was. And I feel like that literally made it even better though, the fact that I didn't know, because like, I don't know, it just came so like, it's like I knew he would do it soon, but like, I don't know, it just never computed out of my mind, like me imagining me getting proposed to. It's like, I don't know, like I feel like some girls dream it, but it's like I couldn't really see the moment until it actually happened. Like, how would he do it? What would he say? And it was just like, when he was on one knee, I was like, damn, girl, this feels good. This feels good, okay? And he knew that I was his woman. So he asked me, I said, yeah. I said, yeah, kicking my feet, screaming. Yeah. He had a hotel for us. We went to dinner. It was just amazing. Like, it was just bliss. And then after that, y'all, right? Because mind you, he proposed, but we were already having a plan to go to Cancun, right? That's where we were originally supposed to go. We had a plan to go to Cancun like a couple days after, around the time of when he proposed. That was already set before. And so, wouldn't you know it, y'all, like we were packing and everything. The day before our trip, right? Because he could not find his passport for anything. The day before the trip, we're looking in his stuff, and I'm like, okay, like, let me look for his passport. Let me, like, really, like, try to find his passport and everything like that. And then I find it, and something in me is like, ooh, just check it, right? Just check it. I check it, and the expiration date, girl, it's expired.
Oh, my God, bro. Oh, hell,
U.S. passport expired. We're going tomorrow. And, like, it's not like our flight is at, like, 5. Our flight is at 7 in the morning. And it's at this point, like, 8 p.m. at night. Or, like, 9, 10 p.m. at night. So, like, nothing's open. The embassy's not open. Nothing is open. So, I'm just like, oh, my God. Long story short, if you want a story time, long story short, we ended up going to the embassy, whatever. We could not go to Cancun. Like, we could not get an updated passport that day. So we last minute booked Vegas. We went to Vegas that night. We landed in Vegas. Vegas was probably one of the best trips I've ever had. So when I heard of going to Vegas and we were looking up the hotel, we stayed at the Venetian. Oh my God, that city does not sleep. And you know what? After being fucking proposed to, I didn't want to sleep either. I wanted to be up 24/7. That's how I felt. So it was just like, after such a crazy turn of events, like Cancun, don't get me wrong, we would have been so lit. TRS, let me know if you want to work. Collab with me, babes. But after going to Vegas, it was such an amazing time. Like, we went to all the spots. We stayed at the Venetian. We went to Drea's. We went to Caesar's Palace. We ate at the where the little waterfall is for, I don't know what that palace is. It Caesar's that has the little water show or whatever, the fountain show. I'll show clips and everything right here. But it was just amazing. Like, it literally felt like love is in the air. And like, me and Dre have always been those people who, like, we just always feel like as much as we can do stuff by ourselves, we can do it even better together. And that, especially like even when it goes to like going out, we're not really necessarily the couple that like has to separate our friends necessarily, or like it's not like it's a big deal if we go out with each other. So I feel like there's certain couples where like when they're out together, they don't vibe. You know what I'm saying? But me and him, we vibe. Like, we're the party on our own. So I just felt like when we were going to Vegas, it just ended up being such a great trip. It was so magical. Like, it was everything. It was everything. The room, the views, everything about Vegas was a vibe. I would go back. I want to plan a trip. Amazing. Coming back from Vegas, obviously we had to plan the wedding. Wedding planning was stressful, y'all. I'm sorry. Wedding planning was so stressful. I'm sorry, like, to the point where, like, sometimes when people ask me how was wedding planning, I'm like, elope. Because it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was so freaking stressful. I do not regret it for a minute. I do want to have another, like, little wedding. I tell Dre this all the time. Like, I want to have a 5-year wedding. So one, we can do like more traditional stuff because it's so hard to plan a wedding in 12 months, y'all. Like, I thought like that would be enough time because that's, I guess, like the average time. But in 12 months, girl, the way I want things, especially because like I'm such a, like, I have a specific eye, and like when I see it, I want it just like that. Like, I want to copy and I want to paste it into where I want my stuff to be. And I felt like to do that, especially on a luxury level, for a lot of people is a lot harder than people make it seem out to be. So shout out to wedding planners. We had a wedding planner, which was my sister-in-law, and she helped out a lot. And so I just want to say, like, it's so hard, but if you guys ever want a video about like advice, tips, wedding planning, like what are some of the things that I did, what are some of the things that saved me money in the long term for wedding planning, I can definitely make a video about that, because I feel like it's such a special day. And like, one of the big things that people kept telling me was just that, oh, you should enjoy your day the most because, one, like, the day goes by really fast. I didn't feel like my day went by fast. I just wanted it to last longer. Like, I felt like towards the end of the night, it was kind of like, dang, like, it's really ending. And I don't know. I just had such a beautiful, beautiful wedding. But planning it though was a lot. So before came the wedding, though, of course, was the bachelorette trip and the bachelors. Okay, and we're not here to talk about Dre's. But my trip, girls. When I say Puerto Rico owes me nothing, Puerto Rico owes me nothing. Nothing. That whole city, we shut it down. Like, it was an amazing time. From the time that we got there, the hotel we stayed at was so bomb. It was so close to the beach. We went on so many different excursions. We went to like a tapas restaurant. We went to the club. We was out at nightlife. It was such a vibe. We even went on a boat. You know, like, it was such a great time to spend it with my girls. Like, we ended up singing freaking Cheetah Girl songs on the way back to the hotel. Like, it was like everything I wanted and more, as far as like the little girl. It wasn't even about like, you know, the whole, oh, this is my last time single. Oh, I hate that. Like, I hate that phrase. Like, please. But like, act like you have sense. Act like you've been with somebody. Like, but my thing is just like, I just wanted it to be more so about the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to be surrounded by my friends, my family, my close girls, and just having the time of my life, partying till however late, and just like getting lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was everything. And I'm so grateful for them. I'm so grateful for the girls. They each made like little things for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to see like forms of different relationships that I've grown in different segments of my life, like finally be bonded together. Like, I feel like that was the kind of like the most unique part, was just seeing different people that you met in different aspects in life finally like sealing the gap. Like, I don't know, like, it was just beautiful to me, y'all. Like, I can't even explain it. So gotta find you. You're the voice I need to me, the song inside of me. I need to find you. I gotta find you. This is so it was lit. Whatever. In between that, or after that, I should say, or around that time, of like right before my wedding, I also started my new job. So I ended up leaving the broker that I was working with and kind of going into something more finance based, just because I wanted to learn a little bit more about just more business, finance literacy. There was a certain level that I was learning it from in real estate, but I kind of wanted to see what that translates like to in business. So I got a new job and secured that literally right before my wedding, which was amazing because like it really allowed me, before I was working 5 days a week at work, horrible, 0 out of 10. And now I got moved into more hybrids. I got to work from home. And that gave me a lot more flexibility to, you know, be able to plan the wedding, to be able to, you know, transition into owning the home. It just allowed me a lot more flexibility and a lot more comfort with my job and stability, not feeling like, okay, like if I do work from home or if I take the day off, like does that result in something? Girl, I hate a job. Y'all need to make me a millionaire immediately. I'm sorry. It doesn't work out for me. Like, it's just like, anyway. So after our wedding, we basically went to Italy. My mother-in-law was able to help us plan this amazing trip to Amalfi Coast and Rome, and actually to Pompeii as well was within one of our stops on our honeymoon. It was to die for. I mean, we rode Vespas around the city, or is it a city? I don't know. But like, I was just so enamored by Italy, the culture, the people. Buongiorno, buonasera. You know what I'm saying? Grazie mille. I literally love Italy. I mean, anytime I go someplace, like, I'm not that type of person who thinks, oh, they need to learn how to speak English. Like, please, girl. I just feel like there's like a couple of like things I should know how to say, like, hello, my name is this, and one thing I always say is like, how much and where's the bathroom, okay? Because you know how it be. So I just felt like going to Italy, it opened my eyes to so many different cultures. The food was amazing. The views, wow. I mean, like, I took pictures there that like I see on Google Photos and that I used to see when I was a kid on stock photos, that I'm like, I wonder what it would be like to even be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got our own private boat tour towards Capri. We stopped at Nerano and ate fish fresh from the sea. It was just like, Italy was everything I needed to be. We partied in a cave. Like, I can't say too many things about Italy besides the fact that you will be seeing me very, very soon. Like, I absolutely loved it. I do want to do a full recap video on Italy, the places we stayed, our Airbnbs, everything like that. Because it was a time. Like, it was honestly one of the best times, and I want Dre to be here to like share his experience as well. But I was in love with Positano. I want to go back. Everyone was amazing, so nice, so many stairs. I have never walked so many stairs in my life. I see why everyone who's Italian is so fit or slim, because the stamina it don't matter, like, if you're, like, that Vespa was probably the best thing we ever bought in Italy, because the stamina to stay in a place like that, oh my gosh. But it was amazing. Italy, I will be seeing you very, very soon. I want to say 2025, but maybe 2026, we don't know. So getting back from Italy, it was amazing. Obviously, it was jet lag. The flight was like 9 hours long, but getting back, it was amazing. Like, being able to, you know, we got so many presents when we came back. It was so amazing to have people send us stuff from our wedding. We were so, so grateful for that. Like, we wouldn't imagine, like, where we would be without, like, our village, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so amazing. And then while we were gone, we also had a contractor doing some work and updates to the house. So, like, while I was in Italy, they finished my room. So they helped me do this entire accent wall to get a little bit of our vision. They helped us downstairs in our kitchen, put our chandelier up. So there was a lot of little projects that we did. Start working on the movie room to come. Let me not spoil too much, but it was just so many amazing things that they were working on at home. So it made us excited and really, like, grateful to, like, also come back and you know, see what it was gonna look like when we came back. So it was great. When we came back, I got to celebrate you know, we got to celebrate our first Christmas here. We got to celebrate Dre's birthday here for the first time. So it just led to, like, so many memories and so many things that I think about, like, our first in this house. You know, me and Dre, like, when we were both little, it's crazy because we both wanted a white Christmas tree. And I remember specifically my dad used to be like, no, like, I don't ever want a white Christmas tree. And I used to be like, bro, you are such a hater. You are such a hater. That would look so good. And, like, now we have a white Christmas tree downstairs, and it's something, like, we both wanted it, so we got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that simple, and I think it's the little things in life that make you appreciate it that much more. So, like, a little while ago, we went to actually London this past August. If you see my London diaries, it was so amazing. London was bomb. Y'all, we got to see the changing of the guards. We got to go to Borough Market. We got to go to the mall. We got to go to an all-white boat party. I mean, there were so many things in London that we got to do. It was an amazing, amazing time. If you're not checking out that vlog, check it out. So London was just great. It was a great time to relax, reset. And it was kind of like a trip we didn't plan. We went with Dre's family, my mother-in-law, sister, and everybody, as you guys seen on that video, and I love them to pieces. Like, they're literally my second family, and I'm so grateful that I get along with his family so well, because, like, I literally look at them, I can call his sister, his brother at any point in time, you know what I'm saying, and I know they would pick up and, like, greet me and welcome me like a sister the same way I welcome them. So I just feel like it's just been so great to, like, be able to, you know what I'm saying, have more people in my life to share my life experiences with so many other people. And I feel like that's kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I feel like that was kind of what was kind of keeping me hesitant from vlogging a lot, was just the fact that I feel like as what people don't talk about as a content creator, I never really saw myself like that. I really was making YouTube just as a hobby, so to speak. But as a content creator, it's kind of like you do have to choose, like, you know, this is real life. And, like, the same way it's real life for me, it's real life for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like there are times where, like, the same way you're seeing something for the first time is the same way a lot of people are seeing it for the first time. And, like, the only way sometimes I can see that and record it the first time is to, like, not be there fully in the moment. And that's something I just didn't want to do. And so, like, I just promised to myself to always be authentic and never get fake. But I just want to always give you guys the real and uncut me. And Life with Day is Life with Day. It's not like Trends with Day. I'm not following what other people want to set and what the other people want to do. And I'm not going to lie, y'all. If I see a cute video, I'm going to post it. But the more so the concept is just being myself wholeheartedly and posting what I want to post. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like through these past couple years, months, you know what I'm saying, I've really grown into the person that I want to be. And I obviously have more growing to do, but I just love you guys. I want you guys to always be involved, and I want you guys to know, like, I always will keep you guys through these moments, but I also need some moments just for me. And I don't know. I love this experience with y'all. I love sharing it with y'all. And I hope there'll be many more experiences more to come with y'all. So that wraps up my recap. I love you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to like check out some of my other videos. Many more videos to come. Love you so much. Bye y'all.